Woo! Nerd Avengers! What's up, everybody? It's Spider-Man Day. It's Spider-Man Day. Today, we see Spider-Man No Way Home. And man, oh man, am I excited. I'm really excited to check it out. But that's not what this stream is necessarily about. Although, you know, maybe we'll field some questions. Maybe we'll talk about hype, excitement, and all of that sort of stuff. And I'm actually really grateful for the crazy rumor that's out there with regards to Star Wars. Because I was like, man, what are we going to do on today's stream? Like, we can't really talk too much about Spider-Man because we don't want to do spoilers. We don't want to ruin stuff for people. You know what I mean? So we are going to talk about one of the most insane, crazy rumors when it comes to mother flipping Star Wars, Book of Boba Fett, and beyond it. Okay? So this is really, really interesting stuff. Do me a favor and smash the like button. I'm pulling into the tower. I'll see you guys in a second. Let's do this. Here we go. Wait, what? Chet. There you go. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Smash a like if you're excited for Spider-Mans. Also smash a like if you're a Star Wars fan and you're like, thank God we're getting into some Star Wars stuff. You know, I know the Star Wars fans probably feel a little, well, just a little bit like they're missing out. And frankly, this year, they kind of have been missing out. So it'll be good to get into all of that today. And right around the corner, ladies and gentlemen, we have Book of Boba Fett. I'm pretty excited. I bet many of you are excited as well. It's a good time to be a nerd, man. It is a good time to be a nerd. And I do want to say, shout out to everybody who came on by yesterday. Just in general, we had a stream last night getting hyped up for Boba or for Spider-Man. Sorry, my brain is all over the place right now. We had a hyped up stream last night where we watched some Japanese Spider-Man. We read some comics together, and yeah, man, it was a really fun stream. We watched Amazing Spider-Man 2 as well, just to kind of get ready and prepare for, you know, what may or may not come in Yield Spider-Man No Way Home. Chet, what's the deal with the music, man? We can't have this on forever, dude. What are you doing to me? Holy shit, bro. What is going on here? I really don't fucking understand it. A lot of weird stuff. Ugh, not off to a good start. You know, Chet, it's Spider-Man Day. I'm really not trying to get upset with you, man. But you're really fucking this up, dude. Yeah. No, yeah. You really are. Just... okay, whatever. That'll do. That'll do. That'll do for now. No, don't worry about it. Just... shut your mouth. Okay. Let me know in chat. What time are you guys going to see Spider-Man? Let me kind of lay down the plan for y'all right now, okay? Let me kind of lay out the plan for you all right now, okay? So, I'm going to see the film today at 3:30 p.m. I'm going to do a first reaction. I'll do a reaction at on the Tiki-Talkie. So, some of you guys that follow me on TikTok, you'll get that kind of right out the gate. That'll sort of be the first little reaction that I do. I'm going to come home. I'm going to do a YouTube reaction video to it as well. And I'll make at least the first half of my reaction video spoiler free. I know some of you guys are going to see it tomorrow. Some of you guys are going to see it over the weekend, etc., etc. So I'll try to respect respect everybody's wishes when it comes to spoilers. So that's kind of the plan there. I have so much content, though, that I want to make about this movie and about implications for this movie, post-credit scenes, and all that sort of stuff as well. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on in this. It's hard to talk about some of the things that are going on without talking spoilers for the movie. So there'll be so many cool things sort of rolling out this weekend, a lot of different videos on the YouTube channel. We will do a full-on spoiler stream tomorrow morning. So if you are one of the people that has either already seen Spider-Man No Way Home or you're going to see it sometime today, then you will be able to come to the stream tomorrow morning at 10:30. Full-on spoiler stream, baby. Full-on. Talking all about it. Going to break down every little aspect of it. Talk about the future. Talk about all kinds of stuff. So tomorrow's stream will be really cool. But regardless, a lot of juicy content. So that is kind of the plan for me. I anticipate also doing a stream on Saturday afternoon, but I can't promise that, so I'll keep you guys updated via social media and things of that nature. But, man, I'm so excited. So I'm seeing it today at 3:30, and then I'm seeing it tomorrow night at 7:30 p.m. It's here, baby. It's been a long time coming, but, oh, baby, am I excited. Oh, baby, am I excited. Let's get it. Oh, snap. Nick D. Appreciate you, bro. Nick D with a $38 super chat. Holy cow. Very generous as I turned 38 today. Here's $38. I'm also seeing No Way Home at 3:30. Love you, Josh, and the rest of the community. Love you as well. Thank you all for existing. Thanks, man. That's really, really sweet. I will still get into all the super chats at the end of today's stream as well, but I just saw that pop up. That's a pretty generous and also very special super chat there, so thank you so much. We will continue to do Q&A at the end of today's stream as well. Now, look, I've got it in members-only chat mode right now, and that's just to avoid spoilers. Dan Larkin, welcome back to the Nerd Ventures. Always good to see you, brother. Welcome back. Make your way around the tower, as you usually do. But, you know, we're just doing this to avoid spoilers. There have been a lot of people out there that are just spoiling the shit out of Spider-Man No Way Home. Now, for me, like, you know, we've talked about spoilers. We talked about and don't worry, we're getting into the Star Wars stuff. Some of you Star Wars fans are like, bruh, I thought we were doing Star Wars today, and all you're talking about is Marvel again. You know, just hold on to your buttholes, okay? Hold on to your buttholes and shut your mouth. We're going to get into the Star Wars of it all, and it's mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing stuff, okay? Can you just wait 2 more minutes? Sheesh. These Star Wars fans. Okay. Now I'm all over the place. Again! No, but here's the point. Is there a point, Chet? Chet, do me a favor. Just get out of here. I know. No, just it's not. It's a good thing. Just take the rest of the day off. You're distracting me. Get out of here. Bye. Okay. So, even myself, right, who have been talking about spoilers, we've been talking about all this sort of stuff, it's totally different when they put a shitty phone in the theater and they record the actual scene and then they put it up on YouTube and then they don't even have a thumbnail. So the scene, the actual frames from the movie are populating up as a thumbnail and people are getting spoiled on YouTube. And this is what's crazy about YouTube. YouTube, I love you. You have allowed me to have a pretty fucking cool life. It's awesome. We have a great community here because of YouTube. YouTube does a lot of good stuff, okay? But here's the thing. This is crazy. And it shows you exactly one of the major problems with the YouTube algorithm. Guys, we lost our channel for an entire week for reacting to a trailer that a studio officially put out, okay? They will come after you for 3 seconds of music. The copyright system is brutal. Holy shit, like things are just crazy. And yet, the system is actually putting out there, recommending, using its own platform to recommend actual bootleg copies of the fucking movie. It's absurd. It's absurd, YouTube. You need to do a better job. Again, you're cool. We love you. Don't take away our channels, etc., etc. But like, holy shit. I saw it online. Even I got pissed. I was like, bro, I didn't want to have that visual going into the movie. You know what I mean? I didn't want to have that visual. So, it is what it is. Again, lots of fun stuff coming. And I know it's been kind of a weird week because, you know, some people are avoiding the channel entirely because of spoilers. At this point, I couldn't, you know, look down on you for doing that. I totally understand, especially if you're like out there on YouTube and you're getting stuff recommended to you that's spoiling everything. That's fucking crazy. But again, it is what it is. We'll get through it together. Okay. Let's talk Star Wars. This is crazy to me. This is banana nut muffin on a Sunday morning type of wild, okay? So what's the deal? What's the scoop? What's the story? So a lot of rumors right now, a lot of buzz, that Han Solo will be making an appearance in the Book of Boba Fett. Hey, thank you, Kendall. My man. Appreciate you, brother. I really, really do. Post a live shot on Twitter. Okay, let me stop for just a second here. I know, we're all over the place, but this made me think. If you guys if you're using the BBS website and you're going out to see Spider-Man, guys, take some pictures of yourself or the crowd or some stuff. I want to buy up some posts on the BBS and I want to like have them, you know, as NFTs. I want to just own some memories from this time and this day and just this movie and this experience, because it is really, really a cool experience. I feel like it's the biggest movie since a long, long time. And so if you would be so kind, post some of your photos on the BBS website. Go to thedenofnerds.com, post your photos. I will grab up a bunch of those because I'm pretty excited and I want to sort of share the memory, have the memory with you guys, okay? So, back to the Star Wars. The Star Wars fans are furious with me right now. Okay, let's get into this. Big time rumors that Han Solo will be showing up in the Book of Boba Fett. Okay? Now, I had kind of heard about that, you know, just sort of peripherally. People had been talking about it. I had seen some people say that it was possible. My big thing was, of course, that Luke Skywalker would be popping up. That's kind of where my main vibe was on with this, right? I was like, I really think that they're going to have Luke in this thing, and that'll be really, really surprising for people, and it'll be kind of fun, right? And I kind of want to set the stage. I'm going to pause this. I want this Star Wars music playing. You know what I mean? I think that's good. Yeah. You can see how easily I handled that? I don't even need shit. So I heard the rumors of Han Solo, but I was like, okay, that's cool. But for me, like Luke being in it and just having more Luke in this world and showing more of Luke is a little bit more hyped up for me, you know? But I thought to myself, you know, it would make sense for Han, like let's just take actors out of the equation and just think in terms of story. It would make sense for Han to be around at this time. And it would actually make sense, especially if there's a lot of like sort of smuggling going on, if there's, you know, stuff going on in the Outer Rim when it comes to different crime lords, etc., etc. And even Boba himself, who has a history with Han, you know, it would make sense to have a Han Solo show up in the Book of Boba Fett. And I was like, that's really cool, and I would be quite fond of it. However, the more recent rumors about this really piqued my interest. And there are a couple of reports out there that Harrison Ford himself could be returning to the role of Han Solo. Okay? Now, I want to make things as clear as I possibly can. Okay? Number one, I believe a couple of places where the Harrison Ford rumor is coming from are not that credible. One of them is Giant Freaking Robot. And, you know, look, it is what it is. Maybe they got some stuff right. They've gotten a lot of stuff wrong. They've got a bad reputation. They're not really a reliable source. Whenever anybody brings up something and I can trace it back to Giant Freaking Robot, I'm like, well, that's probably giant freaking pile of bullshit. You know what I mean? That's usually my first thought. I saw it pop up on another website where I was like, okay, these guys are like semi-credible or whatever. You know, it is what it is. So, let's make that clear. The possibility of Han Solo being played by Harrison Ford, probably low. However, I don't think it's impossible. And I want to talk about why. And I want to explain the rationale from Harrison Ford's perspective, from Lucasfilm's perspective. It could actually add up and make sense. Okay? But let's table that for now. Let's simply talk about the idea of Han coming back. Now, this actually feels way more real. I reached out to a bunch of people earlier this morning. A bunch of people. Maybe some of those people are watching right now and being like, you better not fucking say what I said. Anyway, I reached out to a ton of different people this morning, and I just wanted to get a vibe. You know, I just wanted to see, like, what's the deal with Han Solo? What's the deal with that? The resounding sort of feedback that I got was that they strongly feel that the Han Solo thing could be real. But again, the Harrison Ford thing seems like kind of a long shot to me. Okay? Now, one person, a couple of people actually, kind of made it seem like the idea here is that what you will see is some kind of a reunion of sorts for the main characters of the original trilogy. Something that, unfortunately, we never got in the sequel trilogy. And, you know, you think about this, man. You think about this, and it would make a lot of sense. John and Dave, currently, are doing some stuff that feels quietly like an apology and or an upgrade to what you got in the sequel trilogy. And I know, like, look, we're gonna get into that whole same Star Wars fight that we always get into, you know? And some of the sequel fans are already like, man, what did you say to me? What did you say, Mr. Lucas? What are you trying to pull here? Just shut up. Just shut your mouth. Here's the deal. If you think about the Luke Skywalker moment at the end of Mandalorian Season 2, what does it feel like? What did it seem like? And what did it do for the fandom? I would argue that that moment was an undeniable moment when fans almost unanimously came together in celebration of a big Star Wars character. And the reason that's significant is because at least half of those fans were upset at the portrayal of that same character in the sequel trilogy. Okay? This includes Mark Hamill. You know? I think Mark, especially, even though, you know, he's tried to play nice and you know, he's been back and forth on this whole situation. It's pretty well documented that he did not like what Ryan did with Luke in The Last Jedi. Okay? And man, I just think back. I remember being there in 2014. No. It was, I believe it was 2014. And we were in Orlando. And we were watching The Last Jedi panel. And I just remember the weird vibe that he was getting off. I recall a moment where Mark said something to the effect of like, well, it's not really my story anymore, blah, 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 blah. And then Kathy kind of spoke up and said something to the effect of, I just want to reassure everybody, Mark is a very important part of this movie. And without missing a beat, Mark Hamill said right there live in front of all of us, oh, well, that's good to know. I'm glad. That's really good to know. Like in a sort of a cheeky way. And I recall being like a little bit confused about that. Being like, okay, what's going on here? You know, you later go and find out that like he just really disagreed with the portrayal of Luke. Hey, maybe you like Luke in The Last Jedi. That's okay. I don't think you're a bad person or whatever for feeling that way. And art is really subjective. But I think that a lot of hardcore Star Wars people, like even Sam Witwer, who has barely spoken about this, right? But did come out a couple of different times in ways and say, I don't think Rian Johnson did his homework. I don't think this is Luke Skywalker. Luke Skywalker wouldn't do this, etc., etc., etc. And I think there may be some conversations going on behind closed doors in which certain folks, John and Dave among them, are looking out at the fandom and even their own personal feelings about what happened in the sequel trilogy. And they're saying, how can we, with what we're doing on Disney Plus, begin to set this right? And the whole idea of bringing Luke back and doing Luke, it really was a love letter to the fans. And, you know, obviously, you know, my boy Theory, you know, cried and wept like a little boy, you know, at this. And there were other people as well. Very emotional reaction for people. Like, it's really hard to explain to folks, like, what this stuff can mean to people. And even though, like, I'm a huge Marvel guy, and right now I'm way more hyped up for Marvel than I am, you know, Star Wars currently. Like, I can't deny that Star Wars, it has something that Marvel does not. It grabs you in a way, it touches you in a way, that is just different than Marvel. You know, it really, I think this is a double-edged sword, because I think it has something to do with the passion that a lot of fans bring. It also has to do with a lot of the toxicity that fans bring, because it means so damn much to so many people, okay? And so I can see John and Dave and probably Robert and some other folks kind of sitting back and saying, okay, we did the Luke thing. It worked. You know what I kind of want to do? You know what we could do? You know what would be cool? Han and Leia. Han and Leia. And I'm sure they you know, had some questions about it. You know, there was maybe some stuff where they're like, I don't know about that. Like, I don't know if we should do that. I don't know if we can do that, etc., etc. But I personally feel that there have been discussions in which John wants to give us the reunion of the OG trilogy characters that we never got in the sequel trilogy. Okay, I can't prove that. I don't know for sure. Okay, VV in 4 minutes. Thanks, chat. Hey, love the Nerd Vengers. Love y'all keeping me on point with that. Thank you so much. I'll pull that up and get ready for that. I feel like this is a real thing that John and Dave are trying to accomplish here. Okay? Let's talk about something else. I have, for a while now, believed that what they are heading towards with what they're doing on Disney Plus, in the Filoni-verse mostly, I'm talking about John and Dave stuff right now, right? Is a sort of retelling, a reimagining, a new canon version of Heir to the Empire, right? And let's just stop for a second. Man, let's just stop for a second. I want to know in chat right now. Let's put a poll up. Let's poll it up. Let's poll it up. Do you think they are doing Heir to the Empire? I want to know. I want to know what you think. And Dorian, thank you so much for the 20, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. We'll get into all the super chats towards the end of the stream. Do you guys think they're doing Heir to the Empire? I mean, I've sort of been on that train for a while. Trev, been on that train for a while. You know, Mike saying Thrawn is Thanos. Yeah, so look, we've been talking about this for a while. Like, you know, it's just crazy, man. It's like, it's a fucking good day. It's good to be here in the tower with y'all. And it's just dope that, yeah, I do remember having this conversation with you guys like a year ago. And a lot of you guys have been, you know, hanging with me strong for like a year plus. Like, damn, like shit's wild, right? But we've been on this, guys. You know, we've been talking about this. And then Mount Tantus, the tease at the end of Bad Batch. I mean, I don't know how much more like on the nose you can get with a potential tease of Heir to the Empire. Now, when I originally was thinking about this, to be honest with you, what's up, Fur? I don't remember thinking to myself, oh, well, Han and Leia will be there. I actually anticipated that those two would sort of be off the table, and we would get a new version of this with like Luke and Ahsoka and all of these different characters, right? But no, I got you. I'm on VV right now. I'm peeking it right now. And by the way, we need just a couple more likes. I'm not trying to be that guy. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be that guy, but guys, move your finger. Move the little finger down. Move it to the right and click the like button. Just click the like button. Click it. Please and thank you. Please click the like button. Okay, so again, to reiterate, when I originally thought of this, I was like, we'll sideline these characters. There's no way that they'll do this. The new rumor of Han Solo, man. Bruh. All right, I'll drop some nerd coin for everybody. I will. Everybody relax. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wait, no, what? Oh, you fucking... Well, didn't get one of those. Moving right along. I accidentally hit it a split second too soon, and it took me to another page. By the time I came over to it, it was all sold out. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Sheesh. Okay, let me finish my thought. Let's just kind of keep going on this. So, with Han potentially being on the table, you start to think about it, and you're like, well, why not, dude? Why not? Like, why wouldn't you then bring in Han Solo? Why wouldn't you then bring in Carrie Fisher's daughter, Billie Lourd? And why wouldn't you then use Shamook, who got a fat bag to go work over at Lucasfilm? When that Shamook deal went down, I remember talking to Theory about it. You know, we did a big nerd theory about it. It was dope, man. Lucasfilm hires YouTuber. You know what I mean? It was exciting. The thing that we talked a lot about during that stream and that podcast was Luke. And we were like, yo, like, look, we liked Luke, but look at what Shamook did with Luke in this scene. And the truth is, this really means to me that you're going to get a whole bunch of Luke, which is awesome. It's almost like I got so distracted by the Luke of it all that I didn't really consider or think about the possibility that you could be seeing Han and Leia and other characters as well brought back into the fold. And I remember being like, yo, this is crazy. Like, they could do anything. Like, Luke, you could be doing Luke stories for the rest of the time. You know what I mean? You could bring actors back. Like, you could just have people playing these roles and these characters, like, forever, essentially, with the way that technology is going. It's a crazy world that we live in. Crazy world. But the idea of bringing back the original trilogy characters and having them interact in a new version of Heir to the Empire, I mean, that to me is on the level of wish fulfillment of some of the stuff that may or may not be happening with Marvel right now. I mean, slight spoilers for Hawkeye episode 5, you know, you could cry about it if you want to or whatever. But yeah, Kingpin, Vincent D'Onofrio Kingpin, right? That's wish fulfillment, dude. Like, that is something that seemed unlikely to fans. Figured they'd recast. Why would Marvel want to elevate the stock of Netflix at all by making those shows have more value by bringing in those same actors? And Marvel, I mean, this is a week full of wish fulfillment for Marvel. You know what I mean? Like, I can't wait. I'm 4.5 hours away from being in the theater, giddy as a schoolgirl, excited to see a Spider-Man, potentially other Spider-Mans, you know, all the potential other stuff. Like, Marvel is hitting wish fulfillment in a way that is like, it's wild, right? I thought back to Mando Season 2, and the Luke Skywalker reveal was one of the best wish fulfillment things I've ever seen. It was so fantastic. And I'm excited to potentially see him again in Boba, right? But it didn't do the same thing that this week of Marvel is doing for me, right? It doesn't feel like, oh, they're defying odds. They're doing things you wouldn't expect. And they're really and truly giving the fans exactly what they would want. I got to tell you, man, the thought and the idea of more Leia, Han, and Luke interacting together in live action, fighting against Grand Admiral Thrawn, like a live action retelling of Heir to the Empire. Like, I don't know. That's wish fulfillment. Like, that is crazy. It's hard to wrap your head around it, but at the same time feels amazing. Amazing. So the general idea of it is starting to make a little bit more sense to me, and I'm starting to get excited. Now, let me also say, I don't know for sure that this is happening. I don't know for sure that Han is coming in. I'm more confident that Luke is going to be in there. I'm more confident that Grogu is going to be in there, and I do think Grogu is, I mean, like, Grogu, you got to think, like, is Jon Favreau that much of a genius? Is Dave Filoni that much of a genius where they were like, let's make another Yoda, and because he's so old, he'll be able to tie everything together for Star Wars, and then we'll bring back the OT people, we'll fix the sequels, aka sort of replace them in canon with a much better, more dope story, you know, not retconning, but essentially saying, oh yeah, before all that craziness, they had a dope run, and you know, they beat Thrawn, they did all these crazy things, and then Grogu becomes a way to connect through all of that into the future. It's pretty brilliant. Like, are they that brilliant, or did they just stumble into that? That's a question I'd love to know for sure. Regardless, if it happens, that's going to be some hype stuff. Now, let's talk about Harrison Ford a little bit. And then we'll get into Q&A. We'll see what's going on. By the way, did anybody get that VV drop? Man, I better get... Hey, whoa, what the hell? Ryan Carter. Holy crap, 99.99, my man. Ryan, holy shit, very generous, brother. Really appreciate you. Happy Spider Day. This channel got me back into nerdy world, and now I'm going to see No Way Home with my son as our first movie theater experience ever. Long live the Nerd Vengers, brother. First of all, thank you so much. That is so generous, my man. That is so generous. Thank you. And also, dude, that's an incredible experience, man. I hope to someday have that experience with like a son or a child of mine. That's beautiful. Take a picture, man. Take a picture. Slap it up on the BBS. I'd love to own a little piece of history there. A little digital ownership of that, dude. Slap that up on the thing. And I really appreciate you, Ryan. Thank you so much, man. We're going to keep it. We're going to keep doing the nerdy thing, man. We're going to keep it going. So let's talk about Harrison Ford. I think we're all thinking the same thing when it comes to Harrison Ford, or relatively speaking, the same thing. There ain't no way Harrison Ford is doing this shit, right? Let's pull it up. Oh, man, I gotta sneeze. Hang on. Guys, 81% of you that voted believe, 82%, that Heir to the Empire, they're doing it. I mean, that's pretty wild, right? Like, you think about that. Well, if you read the Heir to the Empire books, Han and Leia, big part of that for sure. Thank you for the blessings, guys. Y'all are real sweet. All right, let's see this. Would Harrison come back to Star Wars. I want to know what you think, because generally speaking, I think we're probably all in the same boat with that. John Parker, member for 6 months. Hey, I appreciate you, bro. Yo, happy Spidey Day, 4 p.m. Central Time. Let's go. John, are you the one that does the pops on TikTok? Shout out to you, brother. You make good content over there. Rogue Soul, man, you're wild. You're wild. VV selling out is partially on you. You've been an ambassador for it weekly. It doesn't help your chances. I know. Trust me, I had that thought too, Mike, where I was like, shit, I should have never started talking about this. Anyway. Thank you, John. Appreciate that. Yeah, look at this. 70% says no. Everybody says no way, okay? Everybody says no way. So, oh, man, I have so many thoughts. I got so many thoughts about this. Okay, number one. Doesn't this kind of mean, then, that if he did come back, we would lose our fucking minds? Like, put a 1 into the chat if you would lose your mind if he came back. Okay? Put a 1 into the chat if you would lose your mind. Sheev says, almost a year. Love you, brother. Enjoy Spider-Man, and I hope you find a way home. Nice, man. My man. Appreciate you, Sheev. Appreciate you. Put a 1 into the chat if you would lose your mind. I think that's part of the reason why it would be so exciting. And if I'm John and if I'm Dave, it's part of the reason why I'm knocking on that door. Why I'm making that call. You know what I mean? It's part of the reason why. Also, oh man, this is crazy. I need to get interaction here. Oh my god, you guys are so generous and so kind. David, I just want to try to grab the member chats because they disappear on me. David says, going to see Spidey at 3 p.m. CT on a first date with a girl I've been feeling for a while. Could today get any better? Dude, David, my man, first of all, thank you so much for the 10 months of support. I appreciate that. I'm so happy to hear that you and the lady friend are doing the first date thing. What a wild first date. That's pretty cool. Take a picture, put it on the BBS. Appreciate you, brother. Could today get any better? Maybe you'll find a lotto ticket on the way, you know? Don't sell yourself short. There could be crazy stuff going on. Eden, 8295, welcome to the Nerd Vengers. You are a Nerd Venger now. Welcome. Make yourself comfortable in the tower. Jedi Mike, my man. Okay. So if I'm John and Dave, I'm sitting there, you know, talking about this, and I'm saying, we've got to go after Harrison. We have to. If it's already on the whiteboard and it already says Han Solo, yes, Alden was great and you've got to back up in that. But let's just be fucking real about this shit. We want Harrison Ford. The best movie in the sequel trilogy is Force Awakens, and Harrison Ford is the reason. He was fantastic in the movie. He felt like Han Solo to me, you know? Brandon Taylor, welcome to the Nerd Vengers. You are a Nerd Venger now. Did somebody say whiteboard? Welcome, man. So, because it's the wish fulfillment, because it's the thing to do, think about what they said on the gallery episode. Think about it when they were talking about Luke. What did they say? They said, we had to have Mark involved. We had to. You know, we did different things. We brought in all these different, you know, actors. We did the video game kid. But what they said was, we knew we had to have Mark involved. What do you think the rationale is of those two dudes if Han Solo's on the whiteboard? They have to approach Harrison Ford. Again, I'm not trying to get us too excited. We all kind of think it's not that likely. I am merely speculating here. Okay, I am merely speculating here. Let's not, you know, build ourselves up too much. You know, let's try to keep it chill. We don't know if that's going to be the way that it is. Dirty says, 1 more month until a year? You've been in my ear at work for a year. Crazy, man. Enjoy Spidey. And like Sheev said, I hope you find your way home. Hey, appreciate you, Dirty. David Bruce says, Nerdventure for a year now. How time flies. After becoming a Nerdventure, I've become a Hulk in the bedroom. Wife agrees. 10 out of 10 would recommend. My man. Yeah, look, your results may vary, but becoming a Nerdventure is probably the best thing you'll ever do. You know, for your love life, for your financial situation, for your mental health, for all the different things. Just, you know, I'm not trying to oversell it, but it's probably the best thing money can buy. So check it out today. Much love to you guys. Let's try not to get too hyped up about this because we can set ourselves up for disappointment. I understand that. But I'm just reading the terrain here, guys. And I'm just thinking to myself, if it's the same two dudes that brought Mark Hamill back, and by the way, I so didn't believe that Mark would come back. Jon Favreau got on television and said, yo, we shot Mark Hamill, and I still didn't believe it. Y'all remember that? Far be it for me to be like grumpy and all that. Oh, Alex, I'm so sorry, brother. Hey, I don't see them all. Let me see. Did I miss it? I'm sorry, my guy. I'm sure it was very sweet, Alex, and I'm sure you're a very sweet person as well. My bad. Throw it into the chat. I'll try to read it again. So, I didn't skip anything. We're going supers at the end of the show. I'm almost done. I'm almost done rambling here. Okay, and then we're gonna get into Q&A. Okay, everybody, just keep cool, my babies. Keep cool. We're gonna get into it all. I'm getting into it all. Everybody relax. Everybody's getting all upset. I'm going to go over all the super chats at the end of the month. I'm literally going to just relax. Everybody relax. I'm going over all the super chats at the end like we always do with Q&A. It's all good. Let me just finish this thought, okay? If I'm reading the terrain, I believe that they would want Harrison involved. If you think about the wish fulfillment aspect, if you think about the mentality that they brought to bringing Luke back, and if you think about Shamook coming in and fixing this thing and creating the new stuff, and Josh, oh man, I appreciate that. Very generous, my guy. Says, bro, I fell back into the hole that is Skyrim. Lord help me, LOL. I'm going on a media blackout till I see Spidey on Xmas Eve. Wish me luck, and Witcher on Friday. Hell yeah, we appreciate you. P.S. Take my money, brother. I appreciate that, man. Very generous. I will go over that again as well in the back half of the video. Everybody relax. Let me finish this thought. I'm all over the place. Look. I just think that they probably tried. Now, let's talk about it from Harrison's perspective, because many of you guys are like, okay, well, that's true. John and Dave would want that. It would make sense, especially with Shamook coming in and fixing it up. It actually does seem like something John and Dave would want to do. I'm with you, but here's the problem. Harrison Ford, he's wanted Han Solo dead forever. He broke that one dude's Lego Millennium Falcon. Harrison Ford don't want nothing to do with Star Wars anymore. One reason that I think he might do it. One reason. Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones. He loves Indiana Jones. Part of the deal, allegedly, to get another Indiana Jones film made was being in that Star Wars movie. Okay? He also came back in Rise of Skywalker. I never thought that shit would happen. How many of you guys thought that he would come back in Rise of Skywalker? I sure as hell didn't. Even when I read the leaks, I was like, I don't know about that, right? Harrison Ford understands the game. And I think he understands that if he came back and did Han, which, by the way, he doesn't even have to do that much, bro. With Shamook and these other actors, he doesn't have to do that much. Guys, they could recreate his voice. They're going to recreate his voice, recreate his face. He just has to show up on set and do a little bit of stuff so that the fans feel like, oh my God, Harrison's back. You know what I mean? So if he understands that it's going to be light work, right? If he comes back and he's like, yo, it's light work and it could help my personal stock and get a bunch of people to actually want to go check out Indiana Jones, because I think currently Indiana Jones does not have all that much buzz. You know what I mean? All that much buzz. No, I didn't say that. Did I say I would read them at the end of the month? Wouldn't that be hilarious? Nikki, I appreciate that, though. So I think that, you know, he could understand that, hey, coming back, doing this for Lucasfilm could create a lot of goodwill for the fans. It could create a lot of buzz around my personal brand. It could actually help Indiana Jones, and it's light work. So look, I'm not telling you it's real, because I've had a lot of people. I reached out to everybody, man. I hit Dude Trust Me Bro up. I was like, listen, Dude Trust Me Bro, it's Spider-Man Day. I need you to help me out here. What's the deal with Han Solo? Could we see a Harrison Ford? And everybody, including Dude Trust Me Bro, said, I'm feeling like probably Han, very unlikely Harrison. Okay? But I will tell you that just from this sweaty nerd's perspective, just from my perspective, I could see them trying to pull off the impossible. I could see fans rallying around this as being a possibility. And if it happens, I think it definitely would bring a lot of grumpy Star Wars fans, myself included, sort of back to the table in a really genuine, happy, excited way. And if they choose to go the route of an Heir to the Empire retelling, and you slip in a Han Solo, you slip in Luke Skywalker, you bring in Princess Leia, who could be played by Billy Lord, and then you have this crazy YouTuber Shamook make them all look like they're just a little bit past OT. I mean, guys, that's a dream scenario. That's the wish fulfillment. Like, that's what I'm saying is, like, the more I thought about it, the more I was like, wow, it could actually happen. And they could destroy the internet in the same way that Luke Skywalker destroyed the internet before. You know? I don't know, guys. That's kind of the story. That's kind of my thoughts. Just to recap, and I will look at Frostodamus's member chat here in just a minute. Here's my thoughts on it. Big rumors that Han Solo will be in Book of Boba Fett. I think it would be amazing to sort of add to that rumor. Some people are saying it could be Harrison Ford, and that would be mind-blowing. I think it would be a great step to put the fandom back in a better place. I would personally be very excited for it. I think it's the right move. It essentially just hinges on Harrison saying yes or no. And if you think about it, he came back for Rise. He seems to be a little bit more open to these things in his older age. And I think he also understands the game. He's not out here starring in a bunch of shit, you know? So it's probably good to get a big check, get your name out there, and then do Indiana Jones, okay? So Frostodamus says, member for 13 months, says, very happy and proud to be a one-year member as of today. I love being a member of this community. Got my tickets for 6:30 p.m. today. Love you, Josh. Hey, thanks so much, man. I really, truly appreciate that. It's been an incredible joy of my life to be able to nerdvenge with all of you guys in the past year. I mean, the past couple of years have been crazy, but we've gotten through a lot together, and so I really, truly appreciate you guys. Okay, let's get in to the Q's and the A's. Okay, that's all I got. That's all I got as far as the big story. Okay, so again, I guess to just sort of recap for that one person that stumbled into the stream, you know, just now, and he's like, what the hell's going on? Listen, little Bobby. Big time rumors that Han Solo will be in the Book of Boba Fett. Who knows? Who knows? Rumor. Can't confirm. In addition to this rumor, there's some rumblings out there that Harrison Ford himself could be coming back to play Han Solo for this show and maybe some other appearances after that. It's big time rumor. A lot of people doubt it. I kind of doubt it. Just being real. But it would be incredible. Mike Porter says, if Harrison Ford comes back as Han Solo, I will video myself crying. Yep. I hear you. Where's my Amethyst badge? Amethyst Bendu. I don't know, bro. Look, YouTube is weird. Sometimes it takes a minute to get all that sorted out, so I'm not sure what's going on with that, okay? So, let's get into these super chats, man. We're going to get into the Q's and the A's now. If y'all want to send in a super chat, it supports the channel, supports the cause, keeps the lights on in the tower. I'll read over every single super chat that comes in within reason. And yeah, so we'll get into that. I'll also just be chilling in the chat. If you're just hanging out in chat, the only problem is, of course, we're in members only, and that's just to avoid yield. The hell am I saying? Spoilers for Spider-Man No Way Home. You know what I mean? It is what it is. A lot of buttholes out there just spoiling stuff, so it is what it is. Okay, here we go. First in today, Matthew Stundon says, it's my birthday and Spider-Man Day. Let's go. Hey, appreciate the 5, brother. And hey, happy birthday to you. Can we get a happy birthday wish in the chat for Matthew? And dude, that's great, man. I hope you have a good time. I'm quite excited myself. We have a ton of different content coming out today, tomorrow, over the weekend. So, you know, you'll be able to join tomorrow for the spoiler stream. That's going to be very exciting. So I'm excited, man. Thank you. Happy birthday. Alan says with a $5 holla, Spidey Day, let's go. Got ticks for me, my lady, my brother, and my best friend. How do I Discord to chat after seeing it at 3:45? Yeah, so there'll be a thread in the Discord for sure in the research wing about for the spoilers of the film. So that'll definitely be going on. You can get in there. I'll chit chat about it. I'm going to record a reaction right out the gate, probably in the car after I see it for Tiki Taki. And then I'm going to record a much more in-depth reaction for the tubes later tonight. I'll probably be working on several videos tonight. It's probably going to be a long night for your boy. But yeah, get into the Discord afterwards, man. I'm quite excited. Justin Chandler with a $5 holla says, happy Spider-Man Day, man. What a time to be a nerd. We got so much Spidey, Witcher, Boba, and Cobra Kai. We're getting spoiled. Love you, Josh. Hey, I love you right back. And yeah, man, we're getting spoiled. Really good time to be alive. Really good time to be a nerd. I hope everybody's, you know, going to have a really good holiday, spend time with family, friends. Yeah, it's a really, really good time. I also want to say to all the members and everybody, y'all should definitely try to come to the Wednesday night streams. I had a blast last night, and I feel like these Wednesday night members-only streams are going to be very dope. So if you can, stop on by or watch the stream from last night, especially the part where we watch Japanese Spider-Man. It was amazing. Nick D, again, $38 says, I turned 38 today. Here's $38. I'm also seeing No Way Home at 3:30. Love you, Josh, and the rest of the community. I love you as well. Thank you for existing. Again, I really appreciate that. And happy birthday to you, Nick D. Is it just me, or do we have a bunch of birthdays up in here today? It's a fantastic thing. Michael Smith with a $5 holla says, I need to be very clear with you, Joshua. Right meow. After today, Feige has earned the right to boner us whenever he sees fit. Relax them cheeks. Holy shit, bro. First of all, that's a bold move, Michael. That's a bold super chat. And we'll see, okay? Yet to be determined for me. After I watch the movie, maybe I'll agree with you. Or maybe I'll still be like, but I'll never forget the boner. In fact, Michael, I'm going to put that into my reaction video. I'm gonna somehow tie in your super chat just now into my reaction video later tonight. So thank you. Darth Dever with a $5 holla says, it's finally here. It's been a wild ride with you Nerd Ventures this year. Can't believe we're here. I'm gonna explode. Take my Toby money. Love you, bro. Hey, love you right back, my man. It has been a really crazy ride. And man, we're just hours away. Some of us are just hours away. And oh, baby, 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 oh, baby, 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 am I excited. Just gonna have a big, stupid smile all over my face the whole time, you know? Kendo, very generous, $20 holla says, tears of joy fill my eyes with hypeness. Going to see it at 6. My news station is letting me do a live shot for the evening news at the theaters. I truly love this community. I'll post my live shot on Twitter. Bro, post it on Twitter. I'm going to grab it up and put it on the BBS too if you don't, because I want that. I want it. Appreciate you, man. I really, really do. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. I hope you have a blast. And I can't wait to talk to you about it tomorrow morning, man. It's going to be fun. It's going to be real fun. Max Ross with a $5 holla says, maybe a silver lining of these YouTube leaks is now you have a guide to not get claimed. Obscure the audio a bit and the algorithm chokes. Right? Isn't that fucking crazy? That's crazy. Ugh. Anyway, yeah, that's fair point. Fair point, Max. Appreciate the love, my guy. Mate, saw No Way Home yesterday. Loved it. Seeing it again in 2 hours. Enjoy it, Josh. Question, though. Are Toby and Andrew in Book of Boba Fett? Take my mother-loving money. Look, I didn't want to say this, but yes, they are both in Book of Boba Fett. It's going to be very, very wild, so... Sorry, guys. Spoilers. Dorian Trussell, $20 holla. Very generous. Says, if he returns, will probably be treated better than his character was treated in Force Awakens. He would have made a good father figure for Rey, but was killed off too soon. Missed opportunity. Han Solo. Laugh it up, fuzzball. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. I think even Han Solo fans maybe didn't love the way Han was portrayed as sort of a bad father and all these different things. Kind of whack. Maybe we get a chance to see him with his son. Ben could be in the thing too, man. I don't know. That could do some things. You know what I mean? That could be really, really cool. Either way, Dorian, I really appreciate the support, man. Thank you so much. Michael Phantom, Heir to the Empire and Secret Wars coming in the next few years. Shut up and take my money. Bro, you ain't wrong. And there's some Secret Wars stuff that I'm so excited to talk with you guys about, but I can't until after the movie. Good time to be a nerd. That's for dang friggin' sure. And then Ryan Carter with a super generous $99.99. Holy crap. I still can't believe it. I'm looking at it right now. I still can't believe it. Happy Spider Day. This channel got me back into the nerdy world, and now I'm going to see No Way Home with my son as our first movie theater experience ever. Long live the Nerd Vendors. Thank you so much, my guy. Again, I hope you guys have an incredible time. Take a picture. Put it on the BBS if you would be so kind. Pretty Nicky, $5 holla says, happy Spider-Man Day, Josh. And all you beautiful Nerd Vendors also take my money. Thank you, Pretty Nicky. Appreciate seeing you in the tower as always. I hope you get to go see Spider-Man soon and have a great time as well. And I look forward to talking to you real soon about it. Jay Oliver says, $5 holla, I just got here. What the fuck? What is this about Han Solo and Boba? Love the content, bro. Yeah, so we talked about, you probably heard me talk about it. TLDR, big time rumor that Han is going to be in Book of Boba. Sort of smaller rumor that is very unlikely to actually be true. Like, I feel like I need to keep saying this. It's very unlikely we will see Harrison Ford as Han Solo, right? But it is possible. And I wanted to sort of, explain that and bring that up. So that's a lot of what the stream is about today, Jay Oliver. Just talking about the possibilities, talking about the excitement. Hey, man, I would love it. I would love it if they went that route. We don't know, though. Rogue Soul with a $5 holla says, so my car got broke into last night. And I'm not even mad because I hope they enjoy the 20 cents and McDonald's trash while I enjoy Toby. Hey, Rogue Soul. I mean, look, Seth Rogen would just tell you to just get over it and that it's not that big of a deal and to shut your mouth. So, hey. Kendall says with a $5 holla, was Corvus in Mando where the village and planet was drained of resources Thrawn's territory? If so, I can't see Ezra being down with that in any way. Corvus in Mando, where the village and planet was drained of resources of Thrawn's territory? I'm not 100% sure about that, man. Let me think about this. Let me look something up here. forest planet Corvus. There you'll find Ahsoka. So that planet being... Yeah, that's very... It's a good point. I don't think Ezra would be down with it in any way. We don't know, though. I mean, greater evil, bigger threat, maybe a utilitarian kind of idea. We don't really know. I'd love to see Ezra go a little bit more dark side, but as even the Emperor couldn't really turn him, right? So a lot of people are like, I don't know if Thrawn could. I think Thrawn would try to use reason and logic, whereas Palpatine tried to appeal to like his emotions and to things of that nature. So hey, maybe, but yeah, I don't think he would be destroying planets, right? So it is an interesting question, an interesting thought. We'll see it play out. We'll see it play out. I'm really excited for Ezra. For Cuscala Lopez with $100 million of a different kind of currency, but I think that's about $1 billion. So thank you so much. Appreciate you. Says, I see you started warming up your head there. Harrison's so high at times, I bet he says, F it, let's do some Star Wars. And then regrets it. His agent goes, but I already said you'll do them. Yeah, maybe. Apparently he is a toker, right? So maybe he just, had a good strand or something and was just like, Star Wars is cool. Who knows, bro? I appreciate the love, and I'd love to see the mother flipping man himself come back. Diamond Joe says, happy holidays. Does Bad Batch Season 2 have a date? I don't believe it has a date. I think that it'll be coming out in the first half of next year, but I couldn't tell you for sure. I feel like Star Wars strategy was, let's not talk about shit this year. And then when we talk about all the stuff next year, people will forget that we were supposed to talk about that a long time ago, and they'll just get excited. Hey, maybe that strat will work. I don't know. Josh, I'm going to go over this again because it's hilarious. $20 holla says, bro, I fell back into the hole that is Skyrim. Lord help me. LOL. I'm going on a media blackout till I see Spidey on Xmas Eve. Wish me luck. Witcher Friday. Hell yeah. We appreciate you. P.S. Take my money, brother. Hey, I appreciate you, man. You've been in here since Mickey attacked the tower and even before that. So I really appreciate it. Thank you, man, for all the support, for real. Pretty Nikki with a $10 holla says, you said you will read the Supas at the end of the month. So have this second one and read it 12:31, 12 a.m. on the dot in a live chat that you just to read this Supa. Hey, maybe I will. Maybe I will, Pretty Nikki. I appreciate the support. And if I said that, I misspoke. My bad. Josh I says, they can get Mark Hamill to do Harrison's voice. Oh, yeah? Does he have a good impression of him? I've never seen that if he does. But that could be fun. Look, man, look, we're speculating. This is speculation town. But to be honest with you, I feel like I put forward a pretty good case as to why it could happen, right? Don't y'all agree? Don't y'all kind of think yeah. Yeah, I look, we don't know, but I really think it would be great. It would be great for the fans, and I would love to be able to say, despite all the things Star Wars is fumbling, despite all the things that I think they're screwing up, you gotta give it to John and Dave pulling out all the stops. Wish fulfillment to the max. Unbelievable what they're doing for the fandom. Just give them all of it. Give them all of Star Wars. It's just obvious they know what's going on. Mike Mother Flippin' Porter with a $5 holler says, going to see No Way Home at 6:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Mind will be blown approximately at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I have a spidey sense that I'm going to be very, very, very happy. Love y'all. Hey, we love you right back, Mike Porter. And I agree with you. I think your mind's going to be blown right around that time. And I'm excited. I'm excited to be able to talk tomorrow with you guys about it in a spoiler sense. It's going to be great. We'll be talking about this for weeks to come, from here, though. And we have the finale of Hawkeye next week. And then we roll right into Book of Boba, man. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. And apparently Christmas is coming at some point as well. Jensen Baker, $10 holla, says, off topic, but the next Transformers film seems to be Transformers Rise of the Beast. It seems to be the sequel to Bumblebee and bringing in the Beast Wars character. Check out tfwiki.net. Look, I loved Beast Wars. I really liked Beast Wars when I was a kid, and then in college, some of my buddies that also loved Beast Wars, we like in the later years of college, we literally just sat there and binge watched Beast Wars. Like a bunch of like college type dudes just binging Beast Wars. Oh, I love that show. Raptor, definitely MVP. But yeah, no, that's fun stuff, man. I'll check it out. Armani Martinez with a $2 says, Toby Spider-Man 4 introduces a Miles Morales. Hey, look, man, that would be cool. But, I mean, who's Toby and what the hell are you talking about? Armani Martinez follows up and says, can I get a member link to mods? I hope somebody helped you out with that. I think there's a link in the description as well, brother. So, appreciate you. The Star Wars 1995 says, Happy Spidey Day! Got my tickets for 3:30, so hype! I'm hype as well. We are hype together. Appreciate you, man. Bobby Herrera with a $5 holler says, I'm taking the whole family to see Spider-Man today at 3:40. It's my son Austin's first movie. He loved Spidey. Now take my money. Bro, can you imagine? Like, look, first of all, that's super cool. I'm very excited for you and the family, but I'm jealous of your son. I can't believe it. I mean, where do you go from here? If you see a movie like this and it's your first movie, he loves Spider-Man. I mean, is he going to be able to recover? Is he going to be okay? Bobby, please update me later if Austin's going to be okay. Is Austin going to be okay? I feel like he's going to have years of an existential crisis after this. And just be like, why didn't I start with something else in the movie theater? Now every other movie is just meh. I can't get excited for anything ever again. And I blame you, Dad. I blame you, Dad. Alex McMahon, the $5 holler says, just got here, but let's go. It's Spidey Day. We really made it through the crazy year. It didn't get delayed or anything. Can't believe we made it. Amen, brother. Happy to have you on this journey with us. We're almost there, baby. I can't believe it. Armani Martinez says, Halo TV series thoughts overall and trailer. So I hope it's good. My thoughts are the trailer looked cool. I like what how cool the Spartans looked. I mean, it's hard to say. Like, I'm not anticipating it to be like the most amazing thing ever, but if it's really, really fun and pretty dope visually, I'll be into it. If it sucks, but the Spartans are awesome and the action is awesome, I'll still check it out and I'll still enjoy it. I don't know. Hey, maybe it could surprise me and end up being like incredible. Like, that would be really, really nice. But I'm anticipating it to be like, it's kind of my thoughts. Darth Clean says, can you see member chats still? Missed a couple. Yeah, so when I go to this screen to look at the super chats, it doesn't show me the members chats. And I apologize. I wish that I could get to the members chats here. Here, I see one here. Zoe the Goat says, connecting 3 blunts. Connecting 3 blunts in honor of Spider-Man No Way Home before I go see it at 3. Bro, you're going to need to watch the spoiler videos because you're going to be too high to remember what happened, bro. You're going to be in there like, bro, I can't believe Harrison Ford Han Solo was in the movie. And your friends are going to be like, bro, you should have smoked those 3 blunts, bro. And then we'll have to fill you in on what actually happens later. So there you go with that. Let's see here. Yeah, the only other one I see is Frostodramish. That's the one I see. Triple blunted. My man. Okay. Nick Skywalker, very generous $10 holler says, hey man, I just got these dope Carter replica Edith glasses from my friend, and I'm definitely wearing them to the movie tomorrow night. Def going on BBS. Also, member chats suck. Why YouTube got a YouTube? Yeah, I don't understand why they got to do that either. I'm hoping with some of the updates that they have going on. And Armani Martinez, welcome to the Nerd Vengers, my man. You are a Nerd Venger now. I hope they fix that kind of stuff. I know they're working on a lot of stuff in the back end, but yeah, man, for sure. D-Man Lewis, $2 says 236 now, Josh. We lit Spider-Man on Sunday for me. Bro, what are you talking about? This is the greatest mystery of the current YouTube situation with me. D-Man Lewis there's these numbers and they keep going up. I don't know what the numbers mean. I don't know what it is. Are you counting the amount of times I swear or something? Are you counting the amount of F-bombs? What are you counting? What's going on over there? You tell me, D-Man Lewis. What's going on? And hey, enjoy that Spider-Man, man. Cooley High with a $10 holla. Holy mother loving love of mothers, man. Appreciate the support. Got Amethyst badge home. Maybe you said it meant homie. Thanks for holding us down, especially at the beginning of the pandy. Keep rocking because I'm rolling with you. Hey, I really appreciate that, man. And yeah, those were wild times. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? Those were wild times, but we got through it. We got through it together. And yeah, I mean, streaming is now like a huge part of my life. You know what I mean? Like a huge part of my life is coming out here and streaming with y'all. And I always enjoy it. I always enjoy talking to you guys about these different things that are going on, breaking down the news, having fun. And I will say, too, we're working on some really fun stuff for next year. Streams are going to be even cooler than they were before. Just a lot of fun stuff to come for the streams and for the channel. So thank you, brother. Thank you for chilling. Lucas says, 20-mile-per-hour winds and snow while I'm working today, but I'm not even mad. I get to see Spider-Man tonight. Let's go. Thanks for all the great content. Take my money. Hey, Lucas, man, do you work outside or something? Are you like watching the thing? Because that's funny. Because I can imagine like your whole crew or something, like maybe you're out like helping with the lights or something like that. And the whole crew's like, I can't fucking believe it. And you just got like a big old smile on your face the whole time. That's what it's about though, you know? Like for me, like, you know, in some ways, like I'm totally way more grown up than I was, right? Some of you guys are like, yeah, fucking right. No, I am. I do stuff. I do grown-up stuff. But I'm also like a super man-child. And I probably always was going to be this way. You know, like just, I love this shit, bro. And I was not going to stop loving Dragon Ball, you know, Marvel, Star Wars, just because I'm an old fart. Nah, man. Like, I love that stuff. And now we live in a day and age where it's actually cool to love that stuff into your older years. And now, like, it's my job, and we created this brand and the Nerd Vengers where we get to Nerd Venge together, hang out, love this nerdy stuff together. Oh, man, like, what a wonderful little corner of the universe that we have over here, and it is a true blessing. So thank you, Lucas. I appreciate it, and I can't wait to talk Spider-Man with you, my guy. Matthew says, Josh, would you knight me with a lightsaber for mine birthday? Yeah, but I gotta go get a lightsaber. Hang on, Matthew. The lightsaber's not turning on. I think that it's dead. The batteries are dead. So it's not as cool as it could be. You hear? That's all I got. That's all the juice I got. Matthew, welcome to the Nerd Vengers and happy birthday to you. You are a Nerd Venger now. Yo, remind me on a different stream. I'll try to. It's the best I can do for you, my guy. I'm sorry. Yo. Something for you Star Wars fans, too. This little baby, we're gonna do one of the giveaways with the entries for Nerdcoin. So you can use your Nerdcoin to enter to win this. This is the Death Watch helmet, Black Series. And not next Tuesday, but the Tuesday after that, that's when we're going to give this puppy away, okay? To one lucky Nerd Vengers. You will have to use Nerdcoin to get an entry into it, but that'll be the day before Boba. And whoo, baby. Whoo, baby. And lots of other fun stuff as well. So, look out for that. Look out for that. All right, here we go. A couple more soupy soupas. See what everybody's saying. Armani says, didn't you go to film school? I did actually. I did go to film school. Yeah, no, I did. Thanks for noticing. D-Man Lewis. The numbers Mason. What do they mean? I know, right? What do they mean? Come on, man. Just tell me. Tell me. Zoe the Goat says, can't wait to get my lightsaber when I hit Disney World this Christmas. Oh, dude, that's going to be a good time, man. Savi's workshop making a saber in there. That's pretty fun, man. Good for you. That'll be sick, dude. Enjoy yourself. And 34 Virgo, $10 holla says, see, this why John Watts should not only direct Fantastic Four, but the writers should write it. Kevin switched writers after the first Spidey and has clearly been better fire after each one. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's pretty good at like recognizing, and first of all, thank you so much for the support. But Feige's pretty good at like recognizing how talent does, how does the audience respond to talent. He's really fluid with that sort of stuff. You know what I mean? So, no, man, he'll keep doing his thing. I think it's gonna be dope, and yeah, maybe you're onto something there. All right, let's see what else is going on in the chat, y'all. I'm gonna hang for like 10 more minutes. I gotta get out of here. Yo, here's something that's going on though, right? Here's something that's going on. Let me pop it. How do I catch up to the chat? You know what I mean? How do I catch up to you guys? I'm gonna end this poll. We just hyped in here. Awesome, Abby. Good to see you. Oh, yeah. Let's try to do a little Nerdcoin giveaway here, huh? Let's try to do it. Let's see if we can do it. Let's see if we can do it here. Let's see if we can do this, huh? Boom. 3,000 Nerdcoin to everybody watching right now. Yeah. Okay. So, what was I going to talk about? That was the question? That we talking about? I don't even remember. I'm just hyped up, man. I went to film school. Now, does that mean I know more than you? Yes, it does. I know, that was kind of a funny one, huh? Bad Batch? Is Brandon Hooven in here? I believe he was the guy that got the hoodie. Brandon, you in here? Are you wearing that thing tonight, man? Because that's sick. Oh, here's what I was going to say. I was about to say that Hawkeye was 10 out of 10. Whew, I'm in such a good mood. Dude, that's awesome, Brandon. I'm glad. I'm in such a good mood. I'll bump my score for Hawkeye episode 5. 8 out of 10. I'll bump it up. You're wearing the shirt that I'm wearing, Jacob? My man. The super bad. Did you see my super bad batch, Josh? Yes, I did. I talked about it. I don't know if there's a release date, brother. I would say probably the first half of next year, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, Hawkeye, 8 out of 10. Real good. We're working on a video right now. It might take a little bit more editing, but I have a video up that I'm working on about the Doctor Strange trailer. Okay? And whether you've seen the leaks, What? Oh, that's awesome. Brandon, I didn't know you were chilling in Erie. That's awesome. That's cool, man. That's cool. So I'll be, geez, I'm all over the place. Whether you watch the trailer, the Doctor Strange trailer, like the leaked one, or you go see the movie, either way, go check out the video. We're going to drop it today in the afternoon before we go to the movie. And that's awesome, Brandon. That's great. So check that out after you see the trailer, or if you've already like read about the trailer or whatever you want to know. I'm talking about what they're doing in that trailer and why Marvel is messing with us again. So I think it's going to be a really good video. I think you guys will enjoy it quite a bit. So tons of fun stuff. Are we getting a Doctor Strange? You will get if you go see Spider-Man, you will see a Doctor Strange trailer. Dorney says with a $5 holla says, not to upset the community, but why not recast some of these roles to further the story? A lot of us are about that recast T'Challa movement. Why not? I don't think that would upset us at all. I just think, like, for me, I think you want to have Harrison in there to just bring some of that swagger and bring some of that. And especially if you can technologically make it happen why not? You know what I mean? I think it's sort of a feel-good thing for the fans. But I would agree that you don't need them. Like, you don't need Mark Hamill. You don't need Harrison Ford to make this happen. But I do think as we... Here's my thoughts on it. As we transition into a world where it is possible with digital tech to recreate these performances completely without humans, regardless of whether it's them or not, I do think it's sort of a nice transitional thing to have the actors be involved as we're taking this next step. You know what I mean? That's what I think. So, but I appreciate the thought. Yeezy for Sheezy, member for 11 months, says, Hawkeye's surprising me with how good it is. Hype! Watching Spider-Man Friday, and just so happy our childhood peeps like Goblin and Doc Ock are returning. Yeah, brother. Appreciate you, Yeezy. And I agree, man. This is wild, bro. If you're a Spider-Man fan, this is a wild experience. This is a wild day. You know what I mean? Josh I with a $5 hut says, Hamill did a Harrison impression on Jimmy Fallon, I believe. It was pure awesomeness. P.S. Take my money, brother. Hey, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you, man. Will you do a stream on the Strange trailer after No Way Home streams? We'll talk about it tomorrow. Talk about it tomorrow morning, for sure. So, I also have... I want to talk about the other post-credit scene. So, I mean, like, I might be busy. You know what I mean? How long till I get in the car? Well, I might have to go out for something in the afternoon, but then, like, it's about 2.5 hours. Maybe 3 hours before I get into the car. Probably 2.5 because we're going to go grab some food before we go see it. So, yeah, man, I'm hours away. Oh, my God, I can't believe it. Sorry, I'm late. Been on the road. Craig, don't you even worry about it. And by the way, thanks for being there last night, Craig. I thought last night was a blast. I want to do a better job of getting everybody to know, hey, Wednesday nights, Nerdvenger night, man. Come on by. Let's do some fun, nerdy shit together. I know everybody's got different things going on or whatever, but I had a blast last night with y'all. Like, reading that comic, watching Japanese Spider-Man was hilarious. A lot of you guys never seen Japanese Spider-Man before. That was amazing. And then watching Amazing Spider-Man together. Oh, it was so fun. Yeah, wasn't it fun, Craig? I had a blast, man. I had a blast. Okay. I'll tell you what. I know this thing doesn't always work, and I'm working on it. I'm trying to get it fixed, guys. But I just did another payment on Nerdcoin, so I'm hoping y'all got that. Why they could use Bozeman likeness in perpetuity and profit his brother. Yeah. They could do that. They could absolutely do that. Treve. It could, yeah, and it could just be Tom for now. I know, it's weird. It's a weird, man, the way things are going. It's weird, huh? I don't know how to feel. All right, everybody. Gonna get on out of here. Check out the Doctor Strange video, whether you watch it today, later tonight, or tomorrow. I think you will really like that. Check out the stream tomorrow morning if you don't care about spoilers or if you've seen the movie. Regardless, it's a good time. Good time to be a nerd, man. And Star Wars fans, even if Harrison Ford doesn't come back, even if Han Solo is not in Book of Boba, it's almost your time. It's almost your time. Book of Boba Fett, right around the mother flipping corner. All right, everybody, much love. As I always say, I hope you are having an awesome and a nerdy day, and I'll see you in the next video.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Is everybody gone? Did everybody leave? Aw, man, guys. Spider-Man! Spider-Man! I'm so excited to see this, and I'm so excited to talk to you guys about some of the crazy stuff that's, like, I think is coming next. And all I could say for sure, like, dude, the Secret Wars dream is still alive. And, oh, man, like, look, all this stuff is dope. I'm super excited. But, guys, we get to Secret Wars. And, I mean, like, I've been talking about it for a long time. I don't know if you will. I mean, I just don't even know. I don't know how I'll react. It will be the most hyped up, most exciting time. It's like we're just like, is this real? Is this real? What a time. What a time to be alive. Much love to you all. And also, I hope Ben Affleck signs the contract that Marvel sent to him. What? See you later.
Don't do that.